Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nilanjana's exclusive English lessons. And yes, I'm back again with the next part of Act 1, Scene 3. So in this video, we will cover Part 2 of Act 1, Scene 3. I hope all of you are doing well. And thank you for the subscriptions. I'm really very grateful that many of you have already subscribed to the channel. But yes, those who haven't subscribed till now, please, it's a request. Please go and subscribe the channel, so that you don't miss out the uploads, and it also brings a smile to my face. I just kind of get a reward for my hard work. That's the only request from my end. Okay, so in this scene, let's begin. In this scene, and yes, in this video, I will try to explain a little bit in Hindi also. Many requests are pouring in for explaining in Hindi. So I will definitely try to explain in Hindi also side by side. So in this scene, we already know that Cassius is trying to recruit Casca to join the conspiracy against Caesar. तो बहुत कोशिश कर रहा है उसको persuade करने के लिए, convince करने के लिए कि आप भी आ जाओ हमारे conspiracy में, because this is the need of the hour. For the betterment of Rome, you have to do it. And in this way, he's trying to convince him by appealing to his anger and concerns about Caesar's growing power. Okay, and yes, one more thing which I wanted to tell all of you is please watch the video till the end so that you don't miss out. There are a lot of things which are being discussed in the video, powerful insights I'm sharing, critical commentary I'm sharing about the drama, probably which you will not find anywhere else. I repeat, I'm sharing a lot of valuable information about the drama. So please make sure you listen to the video till the end, and also follow this channel for accurate and fresh content. Okay, so here, let me begin. So when, yes, Cassius was giving him a lot of hint about somebody who has become a tyrant, Casca tells, is it Caesar that you mean? Is it not Cassius? मतलब आप किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हो? Are you talking about Caesar? Cassius. So he doesn't say very clearly. He says, let it be who it is. मतलब वो जो भी हो. I'm not ready to tell the name. For Romans now have thews and limbs like to their ancestors. Now the Romans are believed to be very powerful and strong. They are known for a very, noble lineage. They have always been known to the world as somebody who were very strong and powerful rulers. So he tells over here, Romans, just like their ancestors have been, they are also very powerful and strong. मतलब उनके ancestors जैसे उनके पहले जो रह चुके उनके फादर, फोरफादर, ग्रैंडफादर एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ, उनके जैसा वो भी उतना ही स्ट्रांग है. लिम्स एंड thews means muscles, physical strength wise. But wo the while, now this is like a, it's like a curse to Rome. Our fathers' minds are dead. मतलब हमारा physically power तो उतना ही है. We are physically as strong as our ancestors, but our minds are dead. And we are governed with our mother's spirits. Our yoke and sufferance show us womanish. Now, women, they're believed to be the weaker section of the society. Though, there's a lot of controversy these days with the empowerment of women and all. And I don't think women are weak at all. They have really advanced themselves in so many spheres of life. We have successful women as lawyers. In all professions, women are very powerful. But this play is about a time, I hope you all will understand that. It's about a time, and during that time, women were believed to be weak. Okay. And it's also there in the, I would say, in the mindset of the people. Still, there are many people in this world, those who feel that women are weak and they try to, exploit women. So, yeah, let me ask you all a question. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. Do you still think that women are weak, that they don't have the strength of their mind and spirit? Let me know this interesting answer in the comments. Okay. Yes. So, he tells that we are governed with our mother's spirits. मतलब हमारा जो ancestors जैसा हमारा physical power वो तो है, लेकिन अपना जो mind है, that mind has become very weak and we are more like our mothers. Our yoke and sufferance. Now, the word yoke and sufferance means somebody who's burdened with slavery. And the way we are suffering under that slavery, we are not ready to rise and revolt. And that has made us womanish. That shows that we are womanish. So, let's see what, he has to say. Casca has to answer. Casca. Indeed, they say the senators tomorrow mean to establish Caesar as a king. So Casca here makes a statement that yes, actually senators tomorrow, they are planning to establish Caesar as a king. मतलब उसको king माना जाएगा. He will be declared as a king and he shall wear his crown by sea and land. मतलब he will be the king out in the provinces of the empire. Everywhere he's going to be ruling as a king in every place, save here in Italy, except here in Italy. The word save here means except here in Italy. Now, why this is a question. Why do they don't want him to rule in Italy? Because they still wanted to maintain Italy as a noble republican empire. That's the reason Caesar ko sab jagah king mana jayega except in Italy. Cassius, I know where I will wear this dagger then. So ye sun ke Cassius immediately he reacts. Matlab, the moment he hears that Caesar will be crowned as the king, he has to show his anger and the way he is not agreeing to that fact. So he said, okay, now that I know that where I'm going to put this dagger. So what is he hinting at? He's hinting at his suicide. Means he wants to kill himself. Caesar ko king dekhne, kind of result is as good as killing myself. I mean, I can't bear to see this man rule as a king. It's better I put this dagger inside my heart. Cassius from bondage will deliver Cassius. मतलब अगर यही है कि Caesar ही king बनेगा, तो I'm going to deliver myself. I'm going to free myself from this bondage. How? By killing myself. So I'm ready to take my life. Therein, you gods, you make the weak most strong. So he tells that SIE, gods, my dear gods, my respectful gods, that this is how you will make the weak most strong. Kaise? By taking your own life. Therein, you gods, you tyrants do defeat. Matlab, if I can take my life, I will show my revolt. I will show my objection to this fact by taking my own life. This is the only way I can defeat a tyrant like Caesar, and this is the only way I can show that my strength of character, by killing myself, which is absolutely I don't agree with at all. But as I have already said, कि Cassius जो भी बोल रहा है उसका एक hidden agenda है, and I know all of you must have understood. I repeat, the hidden agenda is he is trying to convince Casca to join the conspiracy, okay, against Caesar. So he is using very strong persuasive language. Emotionally उसको continuously hit करते जा रहे हैं. So now what he tells, nor stony tower, nor walls of beaten brass, nor airless dungeon, nor strong links of iron can be retentive to the strength of spirit. मतलब ये जो सब चीजों के बारे में वो बोल रहे हैं, stony tower. What's a stony tower? A tower which is built with stones, which cannot be attacked in any way. It's extremely strong tower. Nor walls of beaten brass. Now brass is a very strong metal. So if you are trying to intrude a house or a tower which is also made with very strong brass, nor airless dungeon. Dungeon is an underground cell where air doesn't enter at all. Nor strong links of iron, means iron chains. Nothing can, control the strength of the spirit. Nothing, on all these things would fail to control the strength of my spirit. But life, being wary of these worldly bars, never lacks power to dismiss itself. So, but still, even though I'm very strong, my spirit is, very strong, but I'm wary of this worldly bar. So I'm really wary of this, all kind of life has actually made me so disillusioned. So though held by such prisons, life never loses the power to destroy itself. Okay, never lacks power to dismiss itself. If I know this, know all the world besides, and may all the world know. What? That part of tyranny that I do bear, I can shake off at pleasure. That I can overthrow the tyranny. Matlab, jo tyranny I am going through right now, I can just overthrow it anytime. How? By killing myself. Okay, so this is what he tries to say in this speech. In the background, there's a lot of sound of thunder still going on. Casca. So can I. So every bondman in his own hand bears the power to cancel his captivity. So Casca also reiterates his same thoughts. He tells that, yes, even I can do that. Every bondman, everybody who is a slave, he has his own capability to cancel his captivity. How? By taking his own life. Because only when you, as long as you are alive, you have to live your life like a slave. But the moment you are dead, you are already free. And this is how you can get rid of your captivity. Okay. Cassius. And why should Caesar be a tyrant then? So he tells, how can Caesar, or how have, he has become a tyrant? Poor man. I know he would not be a wolf, but that he sees the Romans are but sheep. मतलब उसने रोमन को सोचा है कि हम लोग सारे sheep है. मतलब sheep is very timid, very scared. It is obviously not as strong as the wolf. तो वो उसको हमने wolf बनाया है क्योंकि he considers us as sheep. He wouldn't be a wolf if we were not sheep. He were no lion, were not Romans hinds. So hinds refers to deer. So how, what kind of a creature is deer? Again, it's very timid. It's a very scared and a very different kind of a creature, not at all dangerous like a lion or a wolf. So we are behaving like deer. That's the reason he is behaving like a lion. Those that with haste will make a mighty fire, begin it with weak straws. So those that with haste, somebody who wants to make a big fire quickly, mighty fire refers to big fire. So somebody who wants to light a mighty fire, how will he begin? He has to begin it with weak straws. Weak straws refers to little branches and twigs. What trash is Rome? What rubbish and what offal when it serves for the base matter to illuminate so vile a thing as Caesar. So he tells, what trash is Rome? Rome is trash now. How? It's very rubbish and nothing but garbage. Offal is also garbage when it serves, when it allows itself to light up the ambitions of a thing as vile, as worthless as Caesar, right? We have only given him the opportunity to rise like this. We have only given him the opportunity to light up his ambition like this. So therefore, Rome is nothing but trash. But oh grief, where hast thou led me? But again, he's trying to not check himself because he understood that he was overwhelmed with emotions. And therefore, he has to now put a control on his emotions. So he said, oh, where hast thou led me? Out of grief, what all have I said? I perhaps speak this before a willing bondman. Now see how he again hints at his, nature. So he's telling that मैं किसके सामने ये सब बोल रहा हूँ? मतलब he is a willing bondman. A bondman means a person who is happy to be enslaved. He is willing to live this life of captivity. Then I know my answer must be made. And I know now that, I'll have to face the consequences of these words. ये जो भी सारा चीज मैंने अभी बोला है, I have to face the consequences. But I am armed and dangers are to me indifferent. But I'm armed, okay? And I don't really bother. And danger, if I have to face the consequences of saying all these things, I know that I have to face danger, but that is unimportant for me. It is indifferent to me. You speak to Casca and to such a man that is no flaring telltale. So he is telling that you are speaking to Casca and I'm not a man of frivolous nature. Hold my hand, be factious for redress of all these griefs. And I will set this foot of mine as far as who goes farthest. So now whatever he was doing, now it is finally achieved. So he tells that, yes, you are speaking to Casca and, somebody who's not, of frivolous nature. So now he gives his hand, hold my hand. If you are, be factious for redress of all these griefs. If you are, trying to form a group that will make things right. Now that all the wrongs are being done in Rome, okay, all the redress of the griefs that you are trying to say, I will also go just as far as the one of you who will go the farthest. Means I will also be with you. I will go as far as it is possible with you to bring a change, to the wrongs that is happening in Rome. Cassius. There's a bargain made. Now know you, Casca. I have moved already some certain of the noblest minded Romans. So I've already moved, I've already persuaded, I've already convinced some of the noblest minded Romans. So who is he hinting here? Who is the noblest minded, the most noble Roman? Yes, put it in the comment. Let me know. Let me see that you all are really following my explanation or not, because I'm trying really hard to explain it to you. Let me see whether you are paying attention or not. You know, I sometimes use this tactic in my classroom. In between the class, I keep on asking questions. So yes, I will also do the same thing for all of you. To undergo with me an enterprise of honorable dangerous consequence. तो मतलब मैंने already कई सारे लोगों को बोला है यहाँ पे ज्वाइन करने के लिए, जिसमें से है कुछ noblest minded Romans जो मेरे साथ ये एंटरप्राइज में आएंगे, जो बहुत ही ऑनरेबल है, लेकिन इसका कॉन्सिक्वेंस भी बहुत डेंजरस है, मतलब रिजल्ट भी बहुत डेंजरस है. Now those who might be asking, ma'am, why dangerous consequence? Now they are planning to kill Caesar, right? So killing or assassinating, the correct word would be assassination. So assassinating anybody will always, and that also a powerful leader like Caesar, will have its dangerous consequence. And I do know by this they stay for me in Pompey's porch. For now, this fearful night, there is no stir or walking in the street, and the complexion of the element in favors like the work we have in hand, most bloody, fiery, and most terrible. So what does he say over here? That some of the noblest Romans have joined me in an effort that is at once very honorable and dangerous. And right now, and I know by now, they're waiting for me in the lobby of Pompey's porch. Porch refers to the the theater where they were waiting, a particular place, a location where they were all waiting. Who? The conspirators. And right now, the condition of the streets is really fearful. So nobody is walking out in the streets right now. And as we already know, that the complexion of the element is in favors like the work we have in hand. The sky, it was a very dangerous night that day. It was thunder and lightning, and it was very dangerous. The sky was also as fiery and as terrible, just like the work they have in hand, the work that they are planning to do. The weather, the sky is also as terrible as their enterprise. Okay, so yes, this is the second part that I have already covered now. The last part is remaining, which I will cover in the next video, where there's a conversation between Cinna and Cassius. All right, so I hope, yes, all of you have listened. If you feel it's helpful, go and hit the subscribe button, share the video with your friends. Most of the schools have started this lesson already, and those who are keen to join my online classes, drop a mail at this particular address, which I'm sharing on the screen. ICSE and ISC online classes. Admissions have already started. And in the meantime, you all can keep watching the videos, learning. Okay, thank you so much, and have a beautiful, beautiful day ahead. Goodbye.